Good evening, everyone. Oh, happy Friday the 13th. This is AJ Rage, Enter the Ring. I'm here. So, real quick, I want to talk about a couple interesting things I noticed with the upcoming matchup that's going to be on the 21st between defending champion Tony Harrison, former champion hoping to reclaim his title, and Jemell Charlo. Watching the press conference for both of these fighters, Harrison's definitely got under Charlo's skin. But I think it's mostly to do with the fact that Charlo just can't seem to get his bipolar condition under control. For some reason, him and his brother both, Jemell, they just have this thing about them where it's not just what they say and their physical reaction, it's this look they give, like they're so angry at the world. And believe me, as angry as Jemell Charlo is, the fact that he feels that he was the more deserving fighter to win the title, I think Jemell needs to go back and look at the fight. Don't get me wrong, the fight could have went in Jemell's favor. But you have to look at a lot of the things that he did during this fight. And a lot of them was, and the main thing that he did was miss a lot of punches. Even on times when he had what looked like he had Harrison reeling back in trouble, it wasn't. At the end of the day, Harrison is a slick Philly fighter. Harrison has that Kronk pedigree. Harrison's been in those big fights before. He's come up short, but I think Harrison rededicated himself as a fighter. His accuracy level is at a much higher level than that of Jemell Charlo. Charlo, like Jemell, like his brother Jemell, they rely on power. And believe me, they both possess power. They do. They both have had exciting knockouts that have made the highlight reel on ESPN and every other syndicated show out there. But at the end of the day, you can't win a title on a highlight reel. And I think the problem is you've been looking at both of these fighters coming into this fight. I don't know how much Jemell Charlo's changed. He's still got this, I know with this coach Derek James, they're talking this and they're talking that. But I'm looking at Tony Harrison and what he's done with Rozier. And if I'm Rozier and I'm going back and I'm looking at the fight, I'm saying to myself, okay, Tony, look at, you were winning this fight with your jab, with your accuracy and how you were controlling the pace of this fight. Yeah, Charlo's going to get his burst and he's going to come in there and try to knock you out. But at the end of the day, Charlo started to back off from that a little bit when he started eating those quick little right hands as he would come flying in. And I think that I would just continue from there. Harrison is the more, I've said before, he's the more polished fighter. He may not, he may not be on a lot of people's radar. A lot of people may not know who Tony Harrison is. Well, I'm telling you, after the 21st, you're going to know who Tony Harrison is, because in my book, Tony Harrison's going to defend his title. I think he wins this fight. I think Jemell Charlo is so angry, he's going to continue whatever Derek James tries to work with him and tries to teach him and instruct him that he needs to do in order to beat Tony Harrison. He's not going to do, because at the end of the day, he's Jemell Charlo, he's bipolar, he's angry, and he wants to put a hurting on Tony Harrison. And it's the wrong man to try to do it with, because Harrison is slick as they are out there. So, that's what I look at. So, I know the odds makers are kind of pulling towards Charlo a little bit, but I think that a lot of that is just hype and a lot of just who they're associated with. Tony Harrison, is doing all the right things. I could be completely wrong. Harrison can go in there and, throw up a brick and Charlo catch him with one of those, big right, and it's highlight reel time. I don't see that happening. I think Tony Harrison's going to go in there knowing he has no fear for Charlo's power. He knows Charlo's sloppy. He knows he's going to wing those big punches. He knows he's the bigger guy in some senses, he's a slicker. Go out there, put that jab in Charlo's face, keep him on his back foot, and make Charlo reach all night. This is Enter the Ring. We'll see you this week. Teofimo Lopez, Richard Comey. Watch our live round analysis with my brother, Mighty Mike, this Saturday. Tomorrow. Live on YouTube. And go to our official website at enterthering.buzz. Grab one of our new t-shirts that we just got out. They look pretty cool. I think they look really awesome, Show your pride. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.